this session. Hello everyone, my name is Yewande Rolph and my company name is Natural Fragrance Company. I'm so happy to be here helping people with sleep, rest and relaxation. The reason I started this sleep clinic 3 years ago was because a lot of people were complaining that they couldn't sleep and they were finding life stressful. So I thought, why don't I give back and help people to sleep, rest, and relax? So this is a sleep clinic, and also when we sleep well, we enhance our wellness. I want to raise the importance of sleep and raise awareness of prioritizing sleep. I want people to be able to, take action, to be able to do things that enables them to sleep well. So this could include going to bed a certain time because we're creatures of habit. I want to encourage people to get sufficient sleep. Um, Most people would say that we would need between 7 and 8 hours sleep every night. I want people to prioritize this so that they can get sufficient quality sleep. I want people to be able to do things to enable them to sleep better, relax, rest, have a mindset to enable them to do this. I want people to be able to work on their breathing so that they can relax and breathe and ignite the relaxation response. And so that when they go to bed, they can breathe, relax, breathe deeply, imagine they're on holiday. And then when that happens, the brain will kick in and take over the breathing so that the brain will kind of breathe when we're sleeping and then you wake up more refreshed. I want people to support each other so that, we can be accountable. One of the ladies came and she said that she wanted to tell us how she was getting on with her sleep routine. So all these things are kind of my aims to enable us to sleep and rest and relax better. And we have different topics that we cover every week. Today we're going to cover um, sleep hygiene. So I'm just going to share my screen and talk about how we can have a better sleep hygiene. So please bear with me and I'll do that. Because sleep hygiene is one of those things that people ask me about quite often, and I want to be able to help them to, sleep better in that respect. Thank you very much. Very important that we have good sleep hygiene. So you can see my screen, hopefully, and it talks about sleep success session. And by the end of the session, I hope you feel many great benefits. You learn about practicing good sleep hygiene. I hope you feel the positive and psychological benefits of we support each other and also release any tension. So I wanted to quickly talk to you about myself. I have a psychology degree. I got a 2-1. I have a postgraduate certificate in education. I was able to kind of learn about post-compulsive education, working with adults. My career has been as a systems analyst, database manager, project manager, IT consultant, and trainer. I founded my company in 2013, and I formulated lots of different natural products, and I've been awarded 10 business awards since 2020. I've inspired and talked to thousands of people to enhance their well-being naturally, qualified to do hand and foot massage, which is relaxing. And my company is growing from strength to strength. And I have lots of testimonials. One of my testimonials is a lady called Rachel, and she said, I met Yewande through a networking group and was immediately impressed by her desire to help others with natural products, which I developed. She developed herself, and Rachel bought a couple of my lavender sprays, one for her friend and one for herself, and she uses it as a pillow spray to aid sleep. And she couldn't imagine getting to bed without one, and it smells amazing. And she knows it's natural and it comes from an independent producer, me, rather than a factory. Thank you, Wande. I'll be using my pillow spray every night. So it's a lavender. I've got many more testimonials on my website. So I wanted to talk today about good sleep hygiene. Good sleep hygiene is important because we're doing what's in our power to enable us to sleep, rest, and relax well. So I touched upon the vital importance of sleep, but this is one of the quotes I really enjoy sharing, which is quality sleep and getting enough of it at the right times is as essential to survival as food and water. And this was by Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. So quality sleep is up there with food and water. And what can we do to improve our sleep hygiene? So sleep hygiene is some actions under our control that we can make to make sleep more likely. We can take those actions. But if a person has long-term persistent insomnia, this list may not be enough to make a difference. So it's like giving an unfit person a list of exercises without support or guidance or accountability. So what we want to do is we want to do whatever we can in our powers to sleep well. But if we have long-term persistent insomnia, so long-term means it's been going on for more than 3 months. Persistence means it's more than 3 nights a week. And insomnia is not being able to sleep. So if it's those kind of long-term persistent issues need more intervention than just sleep hygiene. So sleep hygiene could be the first step we take to make us sleep better. Because if we have a person who has serious sleep issues, it would be good to get them more support, more guidance, more accountability. And in some cases, they may have to go to their doctor. They may have to see an NLP practitioner. They may have to do some talk therapy. They may have to, do other interventions to make sleep more likely. So an example with this was there was a program with Dr. Mosley, may he so rest in peace. And there was a guy with the problem, and he was able to work with him to make sure that he actually went to sleep when he was sleepy tired, and only so he slept only when he was sleepy tired, and he only slept for a few hours, and he built it up over time. So he gave him like a lot of support, a lot of guidance, and a lot of accountability. But so improving his sleep hygiene is the first step. And good sleep hygiene is divided into sleep two sections. So a good sleep hygiene is something that enables sleep to be more likely. So there's two factors of good sleep hygiene. There's bedroom factors and there's also lifestyle factors. So if we're gonna, I'd like to please talk about the bedroom factors first. So these are the things that we can issues that we can address to make good sleep and good quality sleep more conducive and more likely. So we can improve the quality of the air in the bedroom. Some people have air purifiers. I personally open the window. The room should be dark. It doesn't have to be pitch black, but because of our circadian rhythm, it's a good idea because our brain notices that it's dark, melatonin production kicks in, and it signals to our brain that it's sleep time. You're supposed to be sleeping. The pillows, mattress should be comfortable. Bedroom should be cool. The bedroom should be quiet and low noise, nothing too loud. And you can put on something that you enjoy. It could be classical music. It could be a play. It could be something that just enables you to calm down. The body temperature also should be cooler just before sleep. So some people have a hot bath, which contradictory cools them down. The clothes should also be cool. So you should wear something that makes you feel comfortable. So those are kind of bedroom factors. Also, the passage should be clear in the bedroom. The colors should be kind of muted and conducive to relaxation and rest. So those are kind of a few of the bedroom factors which enable us to have good sleep hygiene. The next thing I wanted to touch on is the lifestyle factors. These lifestyle factors are important for good quality sleep. So we should limit the amount of caffeine we have in the afternoon. So one of the people I talked to, he made sure he stopped drinking caffeine at 1 o'clock and he drank water. And then he found that he was able to sleep better and he didn't wake up so much in the middle of the night. Limit the amount of alcohol, because alcohol is one of those things that can stimulate us instead of making sleep better. Having a nutritious, varied diet to make sure that we don't feel hungry in the middle of the night and we feel better and more kind of like we're nourished. We can do some gentle stretches before bedtime to enable us to be calm. No vigorous exercise, at least an hour before bedtime, because we want to have a calm time before we go to sleep. But limit the amount of nicotine we have before bedtime. Um, Ideally no digital devices in the bed. So the phone could be at the one of the people I spoke to, I advised her this. So she puts her phone at the end of the bed near her feet. Some people put their phone next to their bed on their bedside table. Other people, if they're brave enough, will put the phone outside the bedroom and no laptops. And ideally, also, I say I don't like people having a television in their bedroom. So we think of our bedroom as a relaxation space where we can concentrate on sleep, rest, and relaxation with no distractions. So those are the kind of things that make for good sleep hygiene, bedroom factors, and lifestyle factors. So this is quite quick because I wanted to make time for questions. I also wanted to make time for people to be able to think about how we can actually implement some of these things. So by the end of the session, I hope you've actually learned something. I hope you're inspired to take some sort of action to improve sleep. And I hope you can feel the positive benefits because we're here together socially. We're here together to, talk about sleep and our emotions towards sleep. And also, I want us to be able to be physically aware that we can be mentally aware as though that we're supported. So one of the things I wanted us to do is breathe. So if we can put our hands on our belly and then do some deep breathing. So let's imagine that we're relaxed, we're on holiday, we have no care in the world, and we're having a lovely time, and we can just simulate that kind of relaxed breathing. So if we can bring that kind of breathing into our sleep when we're sleeping, just before we sleep and rest and relax, so we can bring in the relaxation response so that when we actually do sleep, we're in kind of a calm state, breathing deeply, breathing calmly, breathing, with no stress, and we can just sink into sleep. Also, one of the things I actually get people to do is that they flop into sleep so that they they release all tension. So we can maybe try doing it. So if we tense as anything we can remember to tense and just flop into that and bring that into sleep, rest, and relaxation. So whenever we have a nap or when we go to sleep, I'm finding that the practice of those two things, breathing comfortably, breathing evenly, breathing relaxed, and also flopping into bed and sleeping should help us to become more relaxed, more rested, and also induce the relaxation response because that's the kind of thing that kicks in when your parasympathetic nervous system takes over. So we have two types of nervous system. We have the sympathetic uh, nervous system and we have the parasympathetic nervous system. So the first one is to do with fight or flight when we're dealing with, any threats. And the second one is to do with when we relax and our brain can do repair work, it can do memory work, and it can release toxins. Those are the kind of things we do when we're sleeping. So I hope this has helped. And let's have any questions or comments. I'm going to stop the share now if that's okay, but um, let me know if you want the slide. I've recorded this session and I can make it available to people. So I'm going to stop the share now and I'm going to stop recording as well and look at the comments. Thank you very much for listening.